Hello everyone, Elder Beast here. This is my first ever video on YouTube. I'm gonna be playing some Baldur's Gate 3. Got about 300 hours in it. I got about 17 to 18 mods that I'll list in the description. I don't really know what class I'm gonna play this time, but I think I'm gonna play on Tactician. Now I would play on Honor mode, but I don't know if I trust myself that much to play on Honor mode quite yet. I guess we'll just watch this little intro here in case no one's ever seen it before. Fucking mouse is in the way. Alright, well that was fucking horrible. As usual.
Who are you?
Now, on my most recent playthrough, I played, I think I did a ranger. That little bonus action setup. It's pretty strong, but it got kind of boring like halfway through. So I kind of want to play something cooler this time. I'm not going to play Dirge. I don't really like the endings on that. But, guess we'll see. I'll create a character real quick. I've seen a lot of people play as the freaking gnomes and halflings. It makes them like some fucking abominations. I already went human. I've been half elf. Been a tiefling. Haven't played drow though. Go make a drow character. So all the classes got barbarian, bard, cleric, druid, fighter, monk, paladin, ranger, wizard, warlock, sorcerer, and the rogue. I've played as most of these. I've played as monk, and a couple of these. Druid is pretty strong later in the game. It's okay early on. Warlock's kind of shit early on. Kind of makes me want to play it. It's a very hard decision. Monk is so fucking strong. There's so much loot for Monk too. Makes me between Monk and Warlock to me. Monk, Warlock, or Cleric. Shadowheart's already a Cleric. But I heard there's some unique dialogue if you're, I think if you're like a moon, like the moon domain or something like that. I think you have to be a different race. Yeah, you have to be a different race to get the other ones. Otherwise, you automatically, by default, if you're a drow, first your sloth. Yeah, Hershey gets mad if you, what's the other one? Saloon? Yeah. He has like a bunch of unique dialogue for that. I almost want to see that, though. Why is this so fucking hard? I haven't even started making my character yet, and I'm already sitting at this screen for about 5 minutes. I've never fully played a cleric, so you know what? I think I'm gonna do that. But I'm not gonna be a drow because apparently I can only choose loth if I'm. Maybe if I go that way. Yep, there we go. Okay. Alright, I'll be a cleric. That'll work for me. Pick out some spells. We got some modded spells in here. I got Word of Radiance, which is like a ranged radiant spell. I don't think it's that good, but I'm gonna take it anyway for close range. And then I'm gonna take Sacred Flame. And I have some balancing mods that make some of the early game spells a little bit better than they usually are. If you played the game, you kind of notice how like half of the cantrips are like just basically useless damage wise, and they don't really scale later on unless you have certain gear and stuff like that. And I'm not going to take guidance because another character will give me guidance, and I'll take toll. Causes the sound of a dolorous bell to fill the air. Does pretty good damage if they're injured. Yeah, take that. And then Trickery Domain is so booty, but that's the one that Shadowheart starts with when you start the game. Usually you want to change her from that almost immediately, because it's really, really not good. I haven't tried Knowledge Domain, and I think Tempest Domain and Life Domain are the two main ones that people go with. Life Domain obviously for the healing bonuses, and then I think Tempest Domain for all this Wrath of Thunder and stuff like that. So I think I'm actually going to go with Tempest. In my background, kind of like there's so many Arcana checks in the game. I think I'm going to go with Sage. And then abilities. Okay, I'm going to be doing a lot of spells. So obviously you want to go high in the wisdom stat. That's good for clerics. Then also I want to do melee. So I want to have good amount of strength. I also want to have a good amount of constitution and dex. Kind of want more dex though. 10 is fine. Kind of want more health, so I got more constitution. Okay, I guess I'll prepare some spells. Guiding Bolt's great when you hit something against the attack roll. Bane is great. Gives more bonuses to attack roll, but I actually take Bless instead. I rather bless the people so they get more attack rolls later than just beat on one enemy, depending. Then I'll take Command to make them drop. Inflict wounds. You gotta touch somebody though. I'll be upfront and personal, so that might not be too bad. I'll do inflict wounds. Now! Now we can actually customize the character. I'll try not to make it too ugly. Hate when my characters look ugly. I don't think it matters what kind of genitalia.
Where to next?
What was that?
Good enough for me. Skinny or beefed up? I go skinny. Come back to this. Let's change this hair. As you can see, I got a bunch of hair mods as well. No, I'm superficial like that. Gotta have good options. The character doesn't look good while like killing someone or kicking a cat or something like that, then what's the point? I really wish they fixed this mod so I could actually see it what it is beforehand. I might actually get rid of this because of that. But you know. I actually like that. Dark gray looks good. Sorry about that, guys. It seems my headset decided to go kill itself, so I had to go and charge that up real quick. I never really used these highlight functions. I'll just leave it like that. I kind of like the way she looks right now. No facial hair, no beards. Want to give her horns? Nah, that looks kind of goofy. Kind of like that. Maybe not black though. Maybe red? That's a bit too bright. Purple looks good. And piercings, earrings and stuff like that. Looks good. Probably the fastest I've ever made a character. Right. We're ready to start here. Let's think of a name real quick. Vitamin. There we go. That's a good name.
You need a guardian. Choose one.
Guardian. Always kind of good with the dwarf. Kind of like. But I think I'll go with. I think I'll go with a human this time. Maybe I'll change her hair. There we go. This one doesn't really matter too much. Then we'll venture forth. We'll start the game. I want to sit through most of these cutscenes in case, you know, anyone hasn't seen them yet. Game's been out for a while though. Fucking default script, man. always love the freaking cutscene here. All the fucking arm moving, all this like all this art is really great, man. Alright, looks like we're about to get in here. As soon as she wakes up, the first thing she does is just mogs. At least they didn't do that weird GTA thing and make their mouths move even though they're not actually saying anything.
Can't slow down.
Alright. Kinda short. Let's look around here, see if we can find anything to steal. I mean, take. Pearl.
Dead. Good. This is the pool that thing came from. The parasite now writhing behind your eye.
I don't think I'll actually hit this check, so let's just reach into the pool. I'll be honest with you, in my 200 hours, I've never actually had it explode. Never actually touched it. I thought it just broke when you touched it. Maybe they changed that.
Better.
Because I could have sworn it just crumbles at the touch, but maybe I have to pass the check. Okay, jump up here. Let's grab this crate. I'm gonna be moving a little fast to this area because I already know if there's good stuff or bad stuff in there. These things right here heal you up. Not that I actually took any damage. Dead body.
Let's have a look.
Goblin. Run jar. If you're wondering how I'm making everything show up the names, if you hold Alt, you can let you highlight stuff. It's very good for finding like hidden chests and stuff like that in this game. Well, not hidden. If they're like invisible, then you have to pass a check to actually see them. It's like that. Guess we'll talk to this thing here.
Yes, you've come to save us from this place. From this place you'll free us.
Fucking gross.
The exposed brain quivers in expectation.
Please. Before they return. They return. A newborn. Born new from this husk.
You know no creature like this. One that is more brain
Since
than
I failed to
person.
check, these things are called intellect devour. Like this little rat thing, little rat brain.
The enemy. So many enemies.
I think I can pull this thing out.
Remove us from this body. From this case.
I hate the way its
Free
mouth
us.
moves. It's fucking horrifying. Alright, let's see if I can actually pull this thing out and not destroy it. Alright, 13. Yeah, that looked delicate.
The brain lifts from the skull. But you notice
Looks like
an
I left my phone.
opportunity. You could
Notification
cripple the
thing on.
strange creature,
Turn
making
that
it
on.
more subservient, should it prove a threat.
I think I'm actually gonna spare it. doing that doesn't really mean anything. I'm pretty sure you can find it later on. I don't think I ever have. I think that might have been
Our freedom is ours,
in an
friend.
earlier beta of the game. You could
The
actually find
creature
this
pauses,
creature again.
listening.
But I guess maybe they took it out because it didn't really make sense story-wise.
We must go to
You
the
know,
helm.
why it would be loyal
At
to you,
the helm, we are needed.
even if you did mutilate it. But I could be wrong.
To the helm we go. We are going to the helm.
Oh, what the fuck. Sorry, spazzing out. Now we got a little buddy here. I guess we'll go find the Zell. Now this makes me wonder, why didn't you just kill us with that slice, you know? She didn't just slash down on us.
This is your end.
Your head
Guess she wanted us
throbs
to
and
know
your
that it was
skin
her that killed
tingles.
us.
Visions rush past. A dragon's wing, a silver sword, and a flash of your face seen through the strange woman's eyes.
Yep,
My
she
head.
left us in there.
What is this? Skvar, you are no thrall. Vlaakith blesses me this day. Together, we might survive.
What made you think I was a thrall?
We carry mind flayer parasites. Unless we escape, unless we are cleansed, our bodies and minds will be tainted and twisted. Within days, we will be Geich, mind flayers. We can
Must
do
be
nothing
something.
until we escape. That must be our priority. First, we exterminate the imps. Then we find the helm and take control of the ship. As for that thing, it will remain tame as long as it believes we are thralls.
So
It may
disgusting.
be
to
of
look
use
at.
in the fight to come.
I believe in the early access, this whole room used to be different. Used to be able to sneak around these guys if you wanted to. I think there used to be more of them. It changed. This guy is pretty strong, so he should be able to one-tap this thing.
I am fury. I am death.
This is the only time in the game where the Zell can actually hit things reliably.
Sometimes the only way out is through.
2 damage.
I am fury. I am
Personal
death.
record. Actually hit. And he's dead.
You prove surprisingly adequate in battle. Now, to the helm.
Go ahead and loot everything. Tactician, you really want to loot everything for the most part. Especially food. So you can long rest a good amount of times.
The Nautiloid won't withstand these dragon attacks for long. Forward!
There also used to be a top portion of the ship you could get to. I think they took that out as well. I think they just made the intro just way too long.
Geich machinery. Sense of it. Damn it!
Who is that?
You!
It's Shadowheart.
Get me out of this damn thing! We have no time for stragglers.
Even now they hate each other.
Try that contraption next to the pod. They did something to it when they sealed me in. Hurry! Please!
It's weird that she's awake, but no one else in their pods are awake. I'm not gonna question it. It does have the artifact.
Skra. How many hosts of these gay infected? An unusual item. Where does it fit?
That chest just has some armor. Some artificial armor in it. Nothing crazy or OP, but nothing worth taking either. That's not in base game, by the way. That's a mod. But nothing crazy.
Come on! Get me out of this thing! Good. Try using it on that machine next to me.
Just yells at me.
Please!
Calm down. You're fine. Jesus.
The console appears dormant. The console hums to life.
Maybe I can hit this. 20. Okay.
The pulsing glow and organic lines of the device make it seem more like a beating heart than a machine. Perhaps it will open the nearby pod.
Perhaps.
Suddenly, you feel a hideous squirming in your head. A parasite. Then discomfort fades, and another sensation washes over you. Connection. Authority.
No, I've actually failed this check before.
You
2.
feel the biomechanical
Roll to 1.
brain of the console process you.
Sorry about that, guys. I had some technical difficulties. Let's talk to Shadowheart.
I thought that damn thing was going to be my coffin. Thank you.
Your mind lurches into her thoughts. Her gratitude is mixed with wariness, because you have a gift with you.
Oh, so she's
Dangerous
racist.
company. I did. It must be because of those parasites they put in us. They'll have to wait. I need to get off this ship alive first. Let me come with you. We can get off this ship and watch each other's backs along the way.
Alright then.
Shadowheart. One moment.
What's that? Gonna tell me?
It's nothing. Trust me.
Enough of this chatter. We need to get to the helm. Now.
She's right. Lead on.
Alright. Seems like we got Shadowheart and we're ready for the next part. But it seems I've hit my 30-minute mark. Don't want to make these videos too long. This has been Elden Beast. See you in the next one.